Alrighty, everybody. So here is what we will be doing today. The first step that your leaders, your team leaders have to do is you need to create a folder with all of your committee's work. So that would include the teaching tool, interactive activity, and any assessment form or any research you've also completed. Needs to be in a folder. So you need to create a folder, and then you are going to share that folder with Ms. O'Brien. Share with Ms. O'Brien. Okay, so how do you do that? You go to Drive, you go to New, you go to Folder, you would change it, so whatever, Education Committee, right? You're going to click Create. It will be created. You click on it. It is empty, so this is where you're going to be dragging files. You can drop files here through your actual file itself, like you can move it, or you can click on New, and then you would go File, Upload, and then hopefully it is in your Drive. You do need to make sure that this is stuff, even if it's shared with you, then you go to Shared with Me, right? You need to make sure as a leader you have all of this stuff in your Drive so you can put it into this folder. Then you come up here to the top, down arrow, and you're going to click Share, and then this is where you're going to add my name. And to make it easier, you can also add all of your group members' names. So instead of them sharing stuff with you and then you putting it in this folder, you could literally put all of their names, share it with them, and then they can add their information into this folder directly. That's what I would do. So make sure you make a folder and it is shared with me, okay? And then the Google form that I sent you yesterday should be getting completed. If you're not 100% complete, I understand. Please make sure it's at least completed by Thursday so I can look at it. And things to remember to have in your presentation, make sure you have your teaching tool, whatever that is. Many of you are using slides. Your interactive activity, this is that doing activity, the understanding activity. And then you had to create some sort of assessment, which you will find in the team Drive. Under where it says assessment doc, you'll find all the information you need here for that assessment. Okay. All of that should be ready by the time you present. You have plenty to work on. If you're done with everything, do a practice run of how this is going to work in class. Make sure you have everything set up. Everything is ready to go. If you have any questions, please email me. I will be able to respond. I will enable your GoGuardian, so I will be monitoring your computers as you guys are working today. Huge thing. Please be nice for Mr. Boytz. He's a very nice person. Good sub-reports will result in a 30 pod point addition to each pod per class. So like if you get a really good report, 4th hour, everybody in the class, every pod in the class will receive 30 pod points. But let's say you get a bad sub-report. It doesn't matter if it's one person or the whole class. Every single pod will lose 50 pod points for each pod in the class. So please make sure everyone is staying on task. Mr. Boyce is aware that you guys are allowed to move your desks. You are allowed to talk. Obviously, this is committee work. Just make sure that we're staying focused. Okay, and remember, if you have any questions, please email me. Alrighty, gang, I will see you tomorrow.